Hello and welcome back. My name is Kim and today I'm going to go over part of my trip back in August of 2020 to Jeju Island. Today I'm going to be explaining the Jeju Gimnyeong Maze Park, filled with lots of cats, lots of different routes, and lots of fun things. So let's get started. Immediately upon entering this park, you'll find that you are surrounded with hundreds of cats in a very fun interactive maze. Once you find your start sign, it is up to you to find the various stamps that you can put on your interactive map and eventually find the exit. Along the way, there's going to be twists, turns, signs, tons of dead ends, but lots of fun places to go. You can also see in some parts of the empty shrubbery the other routes of the maze. That helps you and can also frustrate you as you do get lost. Once you find one of the colorful booths, accompanied by a cat of course, it is up to you to then stamp and move on. This park is also known as a cat park, or the world famous cat park of Korea, due to the sheer amount of cats who are taken care of or on this facility. There's actually a whole back page on the map of how to address a cat if you are very wary of felines. Speaking of which, it's a kitty break. Oh, hello there. After taking time to pet this lovely lady, it is time to move on to our next stamp. Now, onto this next stamp, I quickly realized that this symbol was not something I recognized. My map was the foreign version, the English version, which had not been updated yet. So, as of August 2020, you actually have 7 stamps that you are collecting, not 6. So, something fun if you do really want to collect them all. After I quickly stamped, it was time to then move on. This place is great as before and after the maze. It provides quite an area that includes different props, gardens that you can have a little photo shoot with your friends, loved ones. It is a great way to explore. Maybe not on a day in August like I went. It was very hot, but it was so much fun. And as you're wondering, why is there a maze in the middle of Jeju that has hundreds of cats? Well, a man by the name of Dr. Frederick H. Dunstan, who was actually born out of Washington, came to Korea back in the 50s. He then moved to Jeju in 1971, and this basically became his retirement project in the early to mid 80s. He unfortunately has passed away as of 2018, but this place is maintained and has been well kept since the late 80s and is beloved by the locals and is known by many. I have to say, if you are in Jeju-do, this is definitely a place to go visit. So once I caught up with my friend and we had to discuss and decide which stamps we were actually missing, it was time to find the exit. Once you go around and round and round again, and backwards and forwards again, eventually, with the help of my friends, because I was definitely lost, I found the stairs. There's going to be one staircase that leads you all the way up. And this is great because it allows you a lovely view of the entire maze. Once you ring the bell, you then go to the platform where you can finish your last stamp and head on down to get some of the halabang juice, which is also another word for the special oranges that only grow on Jeju Island. They're very sweet and it's delicious. I do suggest, and of course, always say hi to the kitties. Fun part is that some of the cats will have some ink dye on them, as they do love using the stamp booths as a resting spot. Leave them be, I promise, they're okay. They're just hanging. And that is the end of my stamp experience. I would suggest going. Once we got back to the villa, we reinflated Mr. Flamingo. As the group mostly went to the beach, I stayed back and colored and relaxed, as I was definitely still so hot. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and next time you visit Jeju, consider visiting the maze. Bye!